Hello, salut, j'espère que vous allez bien. Alors on va continuer Batman aujourd'hui. Alors c'est un peu fort de mon côté. Hop. On continue Batman, épisode 2. Hop, continue l'épisode 2. L'idée est bonne en soi, mais compliquée. Il n'y a pas eu de sauvegarde automatique, donc on reprend depuis le début du coup. Je vais pas pouvoir passer. Mais au moins je vais pouvoir faire des choix.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew
Heureusement, on n'est pas allé loin.
twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
La Dame de Dublin, 23h57.
I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Maury, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the man. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not.
You don't have to tell me that. I know we're on the same side.
I'm glad to hear it. I thought you might be harder to convince. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Du coup, je connaissais pas les Batman, on sait pas trop ce que fait Bruce Wayne en tant que Bruce Wayne dans sa société. C'est une boîte de tech, je crois, mais il n'y a pas trop d'infos. récolte juste les sous.
What more do you want with me?
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here.
Bill Gates, on sait ce qu'il fait quand même.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
The Batman. Boss, we got company!
C'est vrai, il a une fondation quand même.
Who are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane. A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone. I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
Dead?
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. You will pay for that.
Save your strength, man.
This one is mine.
Voilà. Ça sent mauvais.
I will give you a peaceful death if you take it.
Il va me casser en deux.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Les effets de ces piqûres s'estompent. Il a encore plusieurs charges à sa ceinture.
Nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll leave the back door on, guys.
Safe travels, my friends.
Gordon ou alors?
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Waller. Help. Help is on the way.
Elle connaît mon identité, donc au pire c'est moins grave si elle m'escorte ou quoi.
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Il n'y a pas une machine qui peut balancer un son?
Over here.
Oh my god. Batman! I found him!
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it.
Merde.
I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perf slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Welcome to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. It's a sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Elle a pas l'air si méchante finalement.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. You were right to trust the director to help with this. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough, now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
On a plein de nouvelles informations du coup. Les citoyens de Gotham soutiennent l'alliance entre la police et Batman. Malgré de nombreuses critiques provenant des élus, la collaboration publique entre le département de police de Gotham City et le justicier masqué, connu sous le nom de Batman, fait l'unanimité au sein de la population de la ville. De manière générale, la criminalité au sein de Gotham City est en baisse par rapport à l'année précédente, avec un taux de criminalité violente plus bas que jamais. Bien que certains membres de la mairie aient exprimé leur inquiétude au sujet de l'identité secrète de Batman, ainsi que de ses actions qui vont à l'encontre de la loi, cela ne semble pas influer l'opinion publique. Je me fiche de son identité. Ce qui importe, c'est qu'il rende nos rues plus sûres, a déclaré Wayne Barton, épicier. Mais on l'a déjà lu ça, hein. Il n'y a rien de neuf là-dedans. Selon sa famille, l'employé décédé de Wayne est un héros. Amis, famille et même le milliardaire Bruce Wayne se sont réunis aujourd'hui à Divinity Church pour rendre hommage à Lucius Fox, directeur de la technologie chez Wayne Enterprise, mort dans l'explosion qui a ébranlé la tour Wayne mardi dernier. Sa fille, Tiffany Fox, l'a qualifié avec émotion de héros. Fox a passé de nombreuses années chez Wayne Enterprise en tant que responsable de la technologie de pointe de l'entreprise, supervisant la production depuis la recherche et le développement jusqu'à leur arrivée sur le marché. De nombreuses personnes l'ont décrite comme le vrai génie derrière l'énorme succès de Wayne Enterprise. Bien qu'il ait refusé de s'adresser à la presse aux funérailles, Bruce Wayne a lui-même auparavant déclaré que Fox était irremplaçable, ainsi que son conseiller le plus proche. Fox repose désormais dans un tombeau familial au cimetière de Gotham. Opinion, je me trompais à propos de Batman. J'admets rarement ma défaite, alors imprimez cet article et accrochez-le sur votre frigo. C'est un jour à marquer d'une pierre blanche, et ça n'est pas prêt de se reproduire. Et oui, j'étais dans l'erreur. À quel propos, me demandez-vous? Batman, évidemment. Attendez, je ne vous dis pas que je veux l'inviter à un dîner aux chandelles, mais depuis que j'ai entendu le mot Batman, je crie à qui veut l'entendre qu'au mieux, c'est un dingue, qu'au pire, c'est un danger pour la ville. Ce qui nous conduit à aujourd'hui... Je suis allé promener mon chien après le boulot hier soir. Il faisait nuit. On était du côté de Copplebot Park. Et devinez quoi? On s'en est sorti, le club c'est moi. L'idée de me faire agresser ne m'a même pas traversé l'esprit. C'est là que je me suis rendu compte à quel point nos rues sont devenues sûres ces derniers temps. Et après tout, peut-être que ce Batman n'est pas un mauvais bougre. Il est de la police. Je ne vous cache pas que j'aimerais bien connaître ses motivations. Mais ça, c'est peut-être l'ancien reporter en moi qui parle. Pour l'instant, je me contente d'apprécier le fait que les choses vont mieux. L'homme mystère lance une attaque terroriste au casino de Gotham. La police de Gotham est à la recherche d'un criminel masqué appelé l'homme mystère. Ça c'est un événement passé déjà. Enquête sur l'explosion de la tour Wayne continue. En exclusivité, Bruce Wayne impliqué dans une rixe au Virago. Ça c'est des événements qu'on a déjà vécus. 5 choses qu'il faut savoir sur l'agence. Vous vous demandez qui sont les agents qui font leur apparition sur les scènes de crime de Gotham? Nous avons rencontré un de ces agents et nous avons rassemblé 5 faits qui lèveront le mystère sur ces silhouettes ténébreuses. Le 5e va vous surprendre. 1. Waller est à la tête. Amanda Waller, ancienne assistante parlementaire, a été promue il y a 6 mois au poste de directeur régional de l'agence. 2. Région, partout. Gotham est sous la juridiction de l'agence, tout comme l'ensemble des États-Unis. 3. Le mystère est leur priorité. Pour ceux parmi vous qui pensent que la présence de l'agence signifie une réduction du crime dans Gotham, leur unique objectif est de retrouver la piste du fameux homme mystère. Enigma. 4. Armée et dangereuse. Ne vous mettez pas en travers de leur chemin, car l'agence a été autorisée à faire usage de sa force et à tuer. 5. Les meilleurs du pays. L'agence est l'organisation la plus secrète des États-Unis et n'accepte que les individus les plus talentueux et les plus décorés dans leur grade.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
You're right, Alfred. I hate to say it, but I'm not exactly ready for round 2. One thing's for sure. We can't just sit around waiting for them to strike again. We've seen the kind of devastation these killers can cause.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. I'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck, that's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Comment il va expliquer qu'il les a trouvés facilement? Les dépipés, 11h38.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of sh... Oh, I am...
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
And besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd built more trust between us.
I'm sorry, John. All I could think of was getting to Riddler. You were my best chance. I should have just...
Waited for me to get back to you? Like I said I would?
Hey, I said I was sorry.
It's rude, duplicitous, and kinda stalkery. But I understand. All is forgiven. So... that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? everything you know about me. You really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas? Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
La tête qu'elle fait.
And Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Stay out of this, Willie. I'm talking to John, not you.
It looks like I better teach your pal here some manners.
Uh-oh.
You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Thanks, Wayne.
Il a des drôles de médocs, lui. Hein. Je voudrais pas connaître son médecin.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
Je crois qu'elle a un pince pour moi.
Oh, cool. They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting. Almost got it. God damn it. I thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
John, really? You stole this car?
I know it's kind of falling apart, but it was the only thing available, you know? Besides, the newer models, they don't start so easy without a key. There we go!
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Trust me, you don't want to do that. The mess will be awful.
Maybe I like mess.
No, brains are like red wine. The stain never comes out, no matter how hard you scrub.
Since when did you ever scrub a damn thing? I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music on. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact. Aw, gee, thanks, bud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
I never said that.
Salut Adam.
Oh, come on.
J'espère que tu vas bien.
gotta stand
Bon
by
l'arc.
your words or you ain't nothing at all.
It's okay, Bruce. I know it's hard to talk about feelings and stuff. I want you to know, the feeling's mutual.
Ah, pourtant j'ai absolument rien changé.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
La tête qui fait.
Cooties. Cross my heart.
John devient jaloux.
I told ya. Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe I'll even bring you along on our next job. You'll get all the thrills you ever dreamed of.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
Il va lui en donner une défectueuse. Ou une vraie.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Ils auraient pu le déposer au pied de la tour. Ça a l'air loin. Dans l'état où il est. Tour Wayne, 12h42.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
Genre, il doit signer le registre pour en tant que BDG quoi. Pas de soucis Miko, bon l'arc, j'espère que tu vas bien.
If you don't mind me asking, is everything okay?
I believe that's my name on the building, which means I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh, of course not, Mr. Wayne. I didn't... You're checked in, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
Ah merde, ils m'ont suivi ces deux bêtas.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
Un sacré marteau quand même. Hein.
Going up, Brucey. You do know how an elevator works, don't you? Or do you usually get your servants to press the buttons? You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior.
Salut VZ. Heureux plutôt.
I might have to
La
go
fin.
back and finish the job.
He wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to, but I did. Now pipe down or I'll go back and finish the job.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Fine. But no one else gets hurt.
You got a strange set of priorities for someone who wants on my good side.
I get it, Bruce. You're the boss. You don't turn your back on your people, even when they're useless. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens, the power plays, the boardroom scuffles.
Alors ça me plaît bien parce que je connais pas l'univers. J'avais déjà fait un The Walking Dead. Je connais très peu Batman.
I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
If you keep your head down, work really hard, yeah.
Donc c'est cool, c'est que franchement j'ai bien aimé l'expérience.
Yeah, you worked real hard. You had a rich pops who stole everything not nailed down.
Du coup je vais me faire tous les épisodes cette semaine de cette série.
Really hard at taking other people's money. You gotta give him credit for that.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Ça sent pas bon pour elle.
I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
Prospective clients.
At this hour?
Well, they have to catch an early flight.
I want to buy Wayne Enterprises. Bruce says he'll give me a generous deal.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
That's because he's giving me your job.
Ça sent pas très bon.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
I'm sorry, Harley. It won't happen again.
That's for damn sure.
There's no need for that. I already said it won't happen again.
We'll talk about this later, Bruce.
Bon, ça va. Allez, sauve. C'est tendu cette relation, hein.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Tempting, but I'm pretty sure that would be a bad idea.
Yes, that would be a terrible idea. Bruce has a job to do.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John?
Elle veut un objet dans Wayne Enterprise qui permet de hacker les systèmes de sécurité. Et elle sait pas qu'il est Batman, du coup il est censé travailler avec eux, parce qu'il est pote avec John Doe. Qui est le Joker.
Wait here, I'll be right back with you.
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you, like, Chess. Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the hold-up? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Mais du coup, la directrice de l'agence, qui est une agence gouvernementale qui s'appelle The Agency, c'est qui il est.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Il va essayer de les enfermer dans la chambre forte.
Sweetie. Go get it.
Ou il va se faire enfermer dedans. Qu'est-ce qu'il prépare?
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right.
Ça va compliquer les choses.
Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises.
C'est clair. En plus des choix à retenir et des scénarios qui changent en fonction des choix.
All right, that's a start. I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. Getting there.
Ça va prendre du temps.
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud. Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly. One more partial print should do it. Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print. There we go. This'll work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Elle a l'air bien en courant.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Pas d'autres choses avec lesquelles je peux interagir. Non. Je suis obligé d'en passer par là.
Keep looking.
Bon, moi, il a son empreinte dans sa base de données maintenant.
Still finding ways to help me.
Apple aussi.
Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here.
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
Cette musique n'annonce rien de bon.
This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud.
Il va activer le MP.
It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Manoir Wayne, 17h49.
Bruce, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes?
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your business client's cover story is going to cause problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Ah, on m'appelle.
Well, be careful and good luck.
And don't fuck it up. Vous avez la ref?
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this.
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
This is a waste of my time.
You two are acting almost friendly. It's a strange sight.
Batman?
About time. Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
You're both behaving like children.
Watch your tone, Batman.
Or what? You'll put him on timeout?
I've been lenient with you so far, but don't push me.
GG Adam. Ah.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she?
J'ai oublié de changer ça. On va le faire tout de suite. Stream pass. Éditer. Éditer. Voilà. C'est automatique. Tu as gagné un niveau dans ton Battle Pass.
If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Stay out of this, Gordon. I don't need your help.
This isn't right. None of it. I don't
C'est comme un Battle Pass dans les jeux, vous gagnez des récompenses à certains niveaux. J'expérimente jusqu'à la fin du mois. Et j'ai fait une petite interface en plus. Je commence à fatiguer déjà.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Her enthusiasm almost got her killed.
It didn't, though.
Dedans, il y a un rôle VIP, il y a des pièces d'or, des pièces mystiques pour Guild Wars 2, des tickets pour des cartes cadeaux.
But with a twist, it's actually a counter-agent. After a brief rush, it'll flush the venom from his system, leaving him weak and exhausted. Could be useful. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance.
Pour l'instant, non. Je suis en train de faire une interface pour la prochaine version de mon site. Peut-être que je mettrai en ligne avant, comme j'ai fait une extension.
Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until
tu gagnes un niveau et 10 points.
Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one gets killed. No one dies.
Exactement, VZ. Je vous montrerai après si vous voulez. Si vous êtes encore là dans une heure, rappelez-le moi. Avant de fermer le live, je pourrais vous montrer.
Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry
Exactement, Adam.
that you are not proud of before this is done.
Pas de soucis, VZ.
You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
You'd be a lot happier if you weren't always expecting the
Bonne
worst,
réunion.
Waller. I'd be out of a job if I didn't. When you're wrong, and it'll happen, you'll finally realize I'm just better at this than...
Et c'est un peu le problème de jeu, du coup, comme c'est très contemplatif. Le coup de barre arrive assez vite.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Et
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Je suis HS en ce moment.
All right. Here we go.
C'est quoi cette casquette? En pleine lubie, comment ça? Odd 5 points, 20h27.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway. Home away from home. The end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
Ah, un vrai fanboy.
Worthless, you overgrown bicep.
Je pense que je vais la regarder avec mon copain à nouveau.
MP device and the failing ski. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
Comme on n'a plus de série à regarder. Et comme ça je la verrai vraiment. On se fait parallèle en ce moment.
Can you do something about this?
Voilà.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
Ah, ces machines sont pas cassées.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice.
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Il faut juste tout mettre en rouge. Ah, il y a un dessin à côté. Celui-là en rouge. Non. Ah, le dessin change. Ok. Il faut que je reproduise les différentes étapes en fait. N'importe qui aurait pu le faire en fait.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
Du coup, parallèle agréable surprise hein, pour une série française.
But I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Il passe tout juste dans la poste, dans la porte. Québécois, j'aurais dit française moi.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Ils sont dans le sud de la France, je crois, sud-est, et ils parlent de la Suisse.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know?
Après, ça doit être soutenu par Disney+, donc ils doivent avoir du budget, je pense.
I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long, I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
So what's in it for me? What's my cut?
What do you need a cut for? I thought you said you were in this for thrills. Believe me, honey, you're gonna get them in abundance. As for what we're up to, all will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do.
Huh.
Let me know how I can help.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Encourageant.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky?
C'est pour ça qu'il est énervé.
It explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know? It's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
J'ai deux choix horribles. Ça va pas être évident. Ah, RIP.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before, and your office, making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you'd do the same for me. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those.
Du coup, dans l'eau, on sait pas qui a tiré la flèche sur Enigma. La fléchette empoisonnée.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him.
Pratique.
He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Yep. Choper une bière.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Un fanboy.
Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be.
Pas de soucis, bonne réunion.
It just wouldn't make any sense.
On a fait le tour, j'ai l'impression. On va pouvoir parler à Bane puisqu'on a une bière maintenant.
Thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know. Are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find. Especially after Riddler's death. We'll see if you can be trusted, Wayne. Very soon.
Ouf. Où est-ce qu'il va?
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
On va aller parler à Frost maintenant.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
What the hell do you want?
Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Ok. Où est Frost du coup? Il est là.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it. What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me. I heard about your wife, and
Raté.
What are you trying to pull? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
I know pain. What it's like to lose a loved one.
I can't imagine anyone knowing anything like what I've experienced. But I do know of your family tragedy. Perhaps you may know what it's like.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
It's what I do for my friends.
I don't have friends.
People, then. It's what I do for my people.
How very vague. I almost fell for it. You don't care about mine, Nora. You only care about yourself. An empty suit. The sooner you're gone, the better.
Wait! He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we
Il va vouloir que je le tabasse.
There can
Prouver ma loyauté.
trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Qu'est-ce que je fais?
One of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it.
Bon, au moins il est pas mort.
Very good. Maybe you do have what it takes to join our pact.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the Moneybags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact.
Oui, Miko.
Wayne is as shallow as his reputation would lead you to believe.
C'est bien un Telltale.
He would only drag us down. Out.
Bruce is strong and smart, handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shield
Complètement.
is on those APCs. I
C'est
don't
vraiment
need
une de
any
leurs marques de
surprises.
fabrique.
Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us.
Je crois que ça s'appelle du cel shading ou un truc comme ça, non?
The world can be ours. Let's go.
Somebody grab that thing, it's important.
Ce côté un petit peu BD dans le traitement graphique. Cel shading. Merci. J'avais joué un The Walking Dead sur mobile ou sur tablette. C'est la première fois que j'en joue un sur PC. Les hauteurs de la ville, 23h40. Dans quoi je me suis embarqué?
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
Mon copain est en train de manger une pizza. C'est pas très régime tout ça.
Harley.
Yeah, what?
We have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Ah, moi je fais un peu de sport, j'essaye de faire attention.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Ah, le MP ça va être pour désactiver leur arme. Bah quand même Mélie, hein. Si je peux ne pas être dégoûté de moi-même, c'est pas mal. C'est bon pour le moral.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Stay down.
Face it, you're outmatched. Nobody has to die here.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Qu'est-ce qu'il cherche?
Go on, quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this.
We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here.
Waller, where are you?
Elle en met du temps cette toileur, c'est suspect quand même.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Bring out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Je sais plus.
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
They say warrior's dead! Harley!
Lucy, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
What do you want with us?
Stay down.
Woo! Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Ah, il va s'injecter son truc.
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already?
What's this? Huh? What the hell happened to my dose?
I'm out of here!
C'est la fin de l'épisode. Non, pas déjà. Non.
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, you'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide.
He's probably having a ball. Cracking skulls.
We did what we had to do.
Oh, Shadow, il croit que j'ai arrêté de jouer. J'espère qu'il va pas s'éteindre.
You tell him. You're all welcome.
Ce serait ballot.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it. Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
C'est un gros coffre. Quoi, il est pas marre en vrai?
I thought he stank when he was alive. You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants. Getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need. For the right price.
Voilà. Catwoman, c'est une méchante? Ok, là c'est fini. Vous et 18,9% des joueurs ont laissé Gordon se sentir sceptique. Il a été blessé que vous appeliez Waller plutôt que lui pour vous aider. Comme vous n'avez pas révélé quel moyen de pression Waller avait sur vous, il est incertain. Vous et 60,2% des joueurs ont laissé John se sentir heureux. Il était ravi quand vous avez juré de ne plus jamais mentir. Il a été intrigué par la façon sournoise dont vous vous êtes occupé de Willy. Il est fou de joie que vous ayez choisi de vous battre aux côtés d'Harley. Vous et 81,7% des joueurs avez laissé Tiffany se sentir inquiète. Elle était surprise quand vous lui avez dit que Lucius travaillait pour Batman avec Batman. Elle a apprécié que vous la laissiez choisir de vous faire confiance et vous l'avez convaincue de vous faire confiance, mais elle est inquiète pour votre sécurité. Vous et 99,8% des joueurs avaient laissé Waller se sentir déboussolée. Elle a été soulagée quand vous lui avez dit que vous ne la voyiez pas comme une ennemie. Elle était satisfaite que vous l'ayez appelée elle plutôt que Gordon pour vous aider. Comme vous avez accepté de travailler avec elle pendant qu'elle était sous couverture, votre relation avec Waller est positive. Vous et 60,2% des joueurs avaient laissé Harley se sentir heureuse. Elle était amusée que vous vous soyez moqué de Regina avec elle. Elle a aimé votre efficacité à récupérer la clé Phalanx. Elle est ravie que vous ayez combattu avec elle plutôt qu'avec Bale. Vous et 43,4% des joueurs avaient laissé Alfred se sentir content. Il a approuvé votre décision d'être honnête avec Tiffany. Il était fier quand vous lui avez dit qu'il faisait toujours ce qu'il fallait faire. Votre conversation dans le petit salon lui a redonné un but.